Hi, and welcome to this week's Business Updates with me, Michael Hardy. Rejuvenating the high street, one of the concerns that a lot of people have had is about closed shops, boarded up venues across the high street. This week's Queen's speech has talked about any shop front that has been boarded up for more than a year will have to be put to auction to be rented, which is a great way of bringing these stores back to life and not being mothballed by the landlord. So I think this is a really positive step. And while it will take time to get into action, when it does, it certainly should help the high street start to look more like we want it to, and not be a barrier to shopping, but actually to open to shopping and opening to the people returning, because local high streets are the bread and butter for the community. So I think this is a really positive step. When is it time to move on? In business, certainly if you've been in business a while, you'll start with certain products or services, and after a time they might go from being really important to becoming a cash cow for the business, and then they become less important. And we see this with Apple, who have now taken the decision to discontinue the iPod. So for those of us old enough, the iPod was really the start of Apple's revolution. I know Apple had been going for a long time and been successful, but the iPod Touch was the real revolution. 1,000 songs in your pockets. It changed the way music was listened to, changed the music industry, and it changed Apple. And it was the start of what became the iPhone, the iPad, and everything that's gone with it since then. First launched in 2001, so it just shows only 21 years ago, but they've now taken a decision to discontinue. So what in your business should you be thinking about discontinuing? Or should you be looking to revive something? Because actually sometimes we take for granted something that is a really profitable service or product, and we don't quite invest the time or the energy in it that we should do. We're always chasing the new glittery things. So is there something you should rejuvenate rather than discontinue? But Apple have certainly said they're going to move on from the iPod. Foot in flip-flop or foot in mouth? So PwC have said that for the summer, their staff can have Friday afternoons off as long as they've finished their work by lunchtime. What a great way to incentivize the staff. Time at the desk is not important. It's about delivering those key objectives, delivering their role. Fantastic. Unless you're Alan Sugar, because he says it's a joke and that PwC staff are lazy gits. Can you believe that? Now, I, for one, think that if you've finished your tasks, if you've completed your objectives, if you've had a busy week and you've done everything you need to be done, then you should have Friday afternoons off. In fact, don't work to a desk, don't work to a time, work to get the job done. Have your objectives, meet them, and then go and have some me time. Go and do something you want to do. Alan Sugar clearly doesn't agree. He thinks that we should all be tied to our desks till 5 p.m. on a Friday, even if we've finished our tasks, slaving away. As you can imagine, PwC executives and senior managers have not taken too kindly to him and talked about him being out of touch. So do you think that it's a foot in mouth by Alan Sugar or a fantastic PwC foot in flip-flop? So that's all from me this week. If you'd like to get in touch, free 30-minute session, click on the link or give myself or David a call and we'll be happy to have a conversation. Have a great rest of the week. Take care.